You're watching this video because you want to be kind of guy who can come to any girl, say a couple of words which make the girl wet, and she lives with you. I'm that kind of guy. And in today's video, I'm gonna teach you step by step how to become a player, a bad boy, so that the girls are no longer a problem in your life. Let's fucking go. If you are watching this video, I assume that you don't have a lot of experience with girls. Maybe you're a virgin, maybe you're not, but the girls you want to fuck, the most beautiful hot girls, aren't into you. And you don't feel confident so much when you talk to girls. You're very far from being a bad boy. You're more like a nice guy, right? You don't have that gangster kind of personality which is so attractive to girls. In today's video, I'm gonna teach you how to make a transformation from a nice guy to a bad boy to a player, because this is what I have done myself. I didn't get girls until I was almost 19 years old because I just was a nice guy, and I have made some changes in my life and I become a bad boy. So this is how you do it. This is the strategy. You're gonna be surprised, but the strategy to become a player is very similar to your journey in the gym when you have built your aesthetic physique, bro. So we're gonna call the strategy bulk and cut. So what is bulk and cut? You remember, bro, when you were a skinny guy, like a very skinny guy, the strategy you used to build your aesthetic physique was like bulk and cut. So this means that for some period of time, maybe for 3 years, you only bulk, which means that you train hard, you gain a lot of muscle, you eat a lot of protein food so that you increase the fat percentage in your body, and at some point after some years of bulking, you actually look in the mirror and you understand that you actually have more than enough muscles. You actually have to cut down a little bit so that you can see your six-pack better. At some point, you'll see that you are too big, and at that point, you start cutting. You start eating less, you start maybe performing some exercise in a different way so that you no longer gain so much muscles because you want to be more jacked, you want to be slimmer again. So how does all this relate to being a player and getting girls? If you're a nice guy, you're in trouble. Girls don't want to fuck you, guys don't respect you. Basically, you're in a very miserable position if you're a nice guy. Because, bro, like if you're a nice guy, you're not gonna have balls to talk to girls, you're not gonna have balls to maybe achieve some big goals in your life. You're just gonna be a second-class employer if you're a nice guy. In order to attract the girls you want, you need to have that like aggressive gangster kind of personality. You have to be almost like a criminal. Like, you don't have to commit crimes, but the way that people perceive you needs to be a bit like a criminal. Now you're gonna understand, bro. Basically, the kind of personality girls want you to have is a complete opposite to what you're at now, because as we said, girls like criminals and you're a fucking nice guy. So there is something you need to change in your life to become more like a gangster and to stop being a nice guy forever, because as we said, if you're a nice guy, you're in a big trouble, not only with girls but in life, because people are just gonna use you, bro. Look, on the other hand, we don't want you to become an asshole. We want you to still be a kind human being, still be a kind person, still have friends and love, and not to become a piece of shit. So, this is what bulk and cut actually means. So, at first we bulk. At first, you need to become a bit of an asshole to destroy your peaceful good boy personality, because your personality right now will not get you girls you want. And then we're gonna cut. We're gonna become a kind person again. So first we become an asshole and then we become a kind person, but we still have that aggressive gangster kind of personality. And at that point, you have it all. At that point, you're a good person, but at the same time, you're a player. You're a bad boy which the girls want to fuck. So this is how you bulk. First of all, you need to have some of the dark thoughts in your mind. Imagine your concurrents. Imagine the guys who get the girls you want, but you don't. Imagine you stealing the girls from them. Imagine you punishing them for disrespecting you. Like, in your head, visualize scenarios when you hit another man. Imagine scenarios when you steal a girl from another man. Imagine scenarios when someone threatens you and you respond. How you defend the girl, how you hurt another man. I know, bro, what I'm talking right now sounds like something psychopathic, but this will help you to develop the kind of personality the girls want you to have. Create enemies in your head and destroy those enemies. Kill them. Girls want you to be the kind of man who, at certain situation, can hurt and even kill another man. Again, bro, sounds horrible and you don't have to do it by all means, but if you look at those scenarios, if you watch those scenarios in your head, when some situation like that actually comes, first of all, you'll be emotionally intelligent and you're gonna handle the situation in the best way possible. And also, when you have those dark, almost like killer thoughts in your head, this will give you what I call a positive aggressive energy, which is crucial when it comes to self-improvement, which is crucial to reaching your goals. You're gonna be just penetrating the world as if it was a girl you fuck, you know, bro? Like, you're gonna be so aggressive in life, and this is what will get you results. You'll have those dark thoughts in your head, which will make you angry, and this anger is what will make you take fucking action. And you'll see yourself talking to girls, you'll see yourself making more gains in the gym, and with time you'll see that you're no longer that nice guy. You're becoming more like a bad boy, which is a progress, bro. This is what we want for you. Next, again, bro, sounds horrible and don't do it in public, but in your head, disrespect losers. Disrespect losers. If you see someone who is worse than you, only in your head, say that I'm better than those motherfuckers. I'm better than them. I'm gonna achieve better results in life than them. They're just losers and they're gonna suck my dick. Bro, sounds psychopathic, but this will help you to become more like a bad boy. Next, become more like a narcissist. Girls want the guy who respects himself and literally thinks he is the best. And you as well, bro. You must think you're the best. Try to be more like self-centered. Try to be more like an egoist. Anything you do in life, make sure it is aligned to your goals. Make sure you no longer please other people just because you're a nice guy and you just please other people. Always do what you want. This is very important. The golden rule of a bad boy, created by Hamza. Do what you want. Make sure the only person in this life who you try to please is yourself and God. Never again do something which you don't want to do just to make another person feel good. Do competitive kind of sports like football or martial arts and become the best in those kind of sports. And honestly, when you're on the football field, hate your opponent. Basically, be the most aggressive, the most evil player in the field and destroy your fucking opponents. And when you're doing martial arts, when you're doing sparring, be aggressive and hurt another man. No, bro, sounds horrible, but this is what will get you the kind of personality the girls will want you to have. Next, commit a little crime. For example, you can break into a haunted house, or you can break the rule in your school. When I was in school, there was a rule that you can't eat in the classroom during the break. And what I did, I would eat in the classroom during the break. The teachers would be pissed off at me, but this is what I wanted to do. Remember, bro, you need to do what you want. So, I just do what I want. I want to eat in the fucking classroom, and I'm gonna eat in the fucking classroom. And I don't give a fuck about you motherfuckers. I'm gonna make more money than all of you in 3 years from now. This is the kind of self-talk you need to have to at first become a bit of an asshole, and then I'm gonna teach you how to cut so that you can not be an asshole but be a kind person, but you still are a bad boy. Bro, in every social group, in university, at work, in my group of friends, I'm perceived as that kind of guy. Like, they literally call me a gangster, they call me a boss of mafia, but at the same time, I'm the one who helps people the most. I'm the one who people want to spend time more with. This is because at first I have become an asshole, a criminal, but then this is what you do to become a kind person again. So this is the analogy of you haven't built too much muscle in the gym, so now you have to cut down. And how you cut down to become a kinder person? First of all, it is self-improvement. Self-improvement basically means that you improve yourself as a person. And the best habits of self-improvement to cut down from being an asshole to being more like a good person again. First of all, meditation. Why meditation is so important? It's because it will help you control your emotions. If something arises, like some situation when somebody talks shit about you, you're not gonna be an angry bitch which shouts at them like a fucking bitch. You're gonna handle the situation like a masculine man. You're gonna calmly talk to those guys and maybe even threaten them and maybe even hurt them, but without emotions, because emotions are for bitches. So meditation will help you handle your emotions better. Meditation will also help you to be more present. It is very important because the girls want you to be present when you are in conversation with them and when you have fun with them. The next self-improvement habit, which is very important to become a kinder person, is gratitude journaling. Bro, you already heard about this stuff. Bro, be grateful for where you are in life right now, because there are people who are in the worst position than you. Every fucking day, better in the morning, every fucking morning, write down 3 fucking things you're fucking grateful for. Like, for example, this morning I have written that I'm grateful for this camera, I'm grateful for the room I live in, and I'm grateful for this circular light. And finally, be kind to people around you. Respect people around you. You no longer need those dark, hateful thoughts about other people. Look bro, you needed the dark thoughts at first when you were a nice guy, but now you're no longer a nice guy, you're more like an asshole right now, so we need to cut down. And still be aggressive, still be capable of hurting another man, be a narcissist, be fucking arrogant, but at the same time, respect everybody around you. Only punish those who have disrespected you. So this was the first part of how to adopt the kind of personality of a bad boy. The second part of becoming the kind of guy that girls want to fuck is becoming handsome. Bro, if you want to be a player, if you want to be kind of guy who can say a couple of words which make the girl wet and the girl lives with you, you need to at least look good. You don't have to look like a model, but it is essential that you go to the gym and build an aesthetic physique, because an aesthetic physique is the exact analogy of what makes you attracted to a girl, like tits and ass, and you know, bro. This is what the girls want you to have: a handsome face and an athletic body. So please bro, take care of how you look. Next, we want you to be a funny and interesting person to talk to, because the girls want to have fun. And you, by all means, don't have to be boring. So, but bro, honestly, if you are arrogant, if you are confident as fuck, because we have already adopted the bad boy kind of personality, it's gonna be kinda easy for you to talk to girls. Basically bro, every conversation you have fucked up with girls was just because you wasn't confident enough in yourself. And now when you're a narcissist, you're an arrogant guy, you honestly feel you are the best, it's not gonna be an issue for you to come up with what to say to a girl. So we're gonna close this part at this point. Also, live a funny life, travel, do fucking competitive sports, and it's gonna be easy for you to have conversations with girls. And the third thing you need to do to become a player is talk to as many girls as possible. Don't be degenerate, but if you go to parties or nightclubs like once in a month, it's fine. Go and practice your talking to girls. You'll learn how to flirt with girls, you learn how to tease with girls, how to escalate with girls, and you'll actually end up fucking some of the girls. It is very important to learn these things as a man, and the earlier you learn these things, the better.